But y'all see the topic? If you think you're lonely now. So yeah, that's our topic tonight. If you think you're lonely now, there's something about the nighttime. Okay, y'all come on in here. Oh my God, I'll be having these hot flashes, y'all. Um, these hot flashes. I'm telling y'all, you get to this age in life where some things you just can't avoid, and everybody don't get them, but I get them. But anyway, so yeah, it's something about nighttime when you're single. You know, the house get quiet. Be in the bed by yourself. The phone don't ring. You know, it's just you and your thoughts. It's just you and the loneliness. And I'm not gonna always say loneliness. It's just you and this quiet time where you can't do nothing but think. So yeah, tonight's episode is for anyone that's ever laid in the bed and asked, is this freedom? It's like, right? Is this freedom or is this loneliness, right? Maybe it's both. I don't know. But we're going to open it up tonight. I ain't going to be here long. I tried to do that 12 o'clock daytime thing, but I'm telling y'all, I be trying. And hey, Alexander, focus on your relationship with the Lord. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. Alexander came out the box on me. He say, focus on my relationship with God. So, yeah, let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. So, question, how does it feel at night when there's no one there beside you? And I got an answer for that. I feel pretty damn on good. Because I do focus on my relationship with the Lord, and I know that peace is better than a whole lot of things in my life. Peace is what I require first and foremost, and if I do not have peace, then no, I don't want it. And I notice a lot of people stay in relationships because of the loneliness, but I've never found myself to be that person who can stay in a situation just to feel like I have a warm body next to me. I can't do it, guys. I cannot do it. So sometimes it's like it's an ache to have such quietness at night. You know, it's just me and my dog, you know, such quietness at night. But then when I look back over certain things, and it's times in my life where I did not have that quietness, I did not have that peace, then it was like, you know, I have learned to appreciate my downtime. And if I am single or by myself, then I'm okay with it, because it was times that I didn't have it. Yes, I missed the conversation. Yes, I missed the touch, the sound of somebody breathing on me, or me laying on somebody's chest, or, you know what I mean, or the leg wrapped around my leg, or, no, I'm 52, baby. Oh, King, you and Keely, y'all just ain't joking with me tonight, right? But without, let me pull this up, because I'm trying to let me try to read y'all comments. Let me go on my YouTube. Hold on, y'all. To my channel, to my live, and read what y'all saying.
Make your browser fast.
Hold on.
Make your browser safe.
I don't want to talk. I don't want y'all to hear.
Make your browser Chrome.
Hold on, y'all.
Choose Google Chrome for...
Sorry about that. Okay, here I am, so I can read y'all comments. Being in an unhealthy relationship of any kind, romantic or otherwise, is not healthy. However, if you want to stop hurting or feeling lonely, start serving. Hey, Vonda. Keely, I am a firm believer of that. So in my life, I have like when I went through stages of feeling like I was lonely, feeling like I had nobody, I live by the scripture of delight myself in the things of the Lord, and He'll give me the desires of my heart. So what He gave me first and foremost when I did that was the peace that I asked for, the peace that passed all understanding. So He did do that. But truth. Some nights I do miss the chaos of partnership, and other nights I'm happy to actually hear myself. I can sit there and think and without being interrupted. And thank you, Calvin. You don't know, King. What you mean, no, ma'am? I'm trying to understand. You got to get back to me. Do you know which one of you I want to marry? I don't know. Hello, how do I get Jesus to come in me? And what does it feel like? Has everyone here let Jesus inside of them? And when will Jesus be coming? I don't know when Jesus be coming. He gonna come like a thief in the night now. Okay, nobody. But ask him. If you ask him, he'll come. Call for him. He ain't gonna invade you now. Call for him. He'll come. Pain and suffer. What's up, sister from another mister? One thing. Who is Peter in the Bible? Look, this ain't no Bible studies, okay? How to deal with the urges. Yeah, this ain't no Bible studies. So if y'all think y'all came here tonight for the Bible studies, I ain't gonna do that now. That's another night. And actually, I got a couple friends on YouTube that y'all can actually go to and deal with, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So how do I deal with urges? King Toxic asked me, how do I deal with urges? So it's probably not just me. I'm probably talking for more women. I don't know about men. I cannot talk for men. But urges and cravings and stuff like that, I've never been I might be talking too much now. I've never been a person that liked objects that weren't real, like toys. I've never been that person. So I always think it's like mind over matter. Excuse me. So if I don't think about it, and don't get me wrong, just not thinking about it don't mean that you don't get the urge, but then you do something to just think of something else. Like if you feel one way, feel on something else. You don't have to let me see if I can block some people. Vonda told me to keep her as my put this user in timeout for 24 hours, confirm. I like that. Yeah. I'm from Clearwater, Florida. Y'all so rude. Baby, they not rude. They just want to, just don't say nothing to them. Let them talk. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. Oh, Lord. Where are these people coming from? Where my moderator at? Let me remove this. Where y'all come from? Put this user in timeout for 24 hours. I like this. I like that I can put y'all in timeout for 24 hours. So, so you going through something over there, King? No. So what I do, I actually, I don't think about it. Like I try to do other things because I'm not gonna act like I don't get an urge. But when I do get an urge, it comes and goes just that quick. Because if you don't have nobody to do it with, it's like you don't got nobody to do it with. You just don't do it. So the difference between wanting somebody and needing somebody for me is totally different. I don't need anyone. But when I do get a partner, I want to need him. Like I not need him financially, need him emotionally, need him for different types of support. If financial is one of them, then prayerfully that can be one of them. But right now, I don't really need the financial part of it. So the difference for me between wanting and needing somebody right now is it's two opposite ends of the spectrum. I wouldn't mind having a partner. I do want a partner, but I don't want it at the sake of my peace. Yeah, I don't want it at the sake of my peace. I don't do dating apps. So if y'all see me on a dating app, best believe it was not me on a dating app. I really don't even do like when I meet somebody and they try to do the late night texts and stuff like that. No, it just bothers me. So I'm really a old school chick where you call me after 9, before 8, after 9 o'clock in the morning, you call me, and you call me before 8 o'clock at night, because that's just me. Like if you don't have time in between then I don't know what to tell you. And I don't mind, like I'm saying, being single. You had a pregnant woman flirt with you at a store today, and your lonely self almost acted on taking an offer. Hey, real talk. They say pregnant. Did I say that? I don't know. Well, I don't know. They say it's something different about the pregnant woman now. They say she a little different, though. So you probably want to take her up on that offer. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was a single mom, and I was a single mom before. I wasn't with my children's father. So, and I have two kids and two fathers. But that second child, like, me and his dad wasn't together, so I was pregnant and I really didn't have nobody to help me out. So it's something about pregnant women, we get kind of horny. So she was probably asking you for some stuff that Keely, don't read the comments, baby. Don't read the comments. I can't read the comments. Yeah, 2 kids and 2 fathers. That was me, baby. I had that conversation another day. Thank you, B-dubs. Yeah, we our hormones do different stuff when we pregnant, Toxic. But I learned not to settle. Just because it's dark, just because it's, I'm laying in the bed by myself, just because, like, I got to go out to eat by myself. It's things that I have to do by myself. But I learned that before I settle with something that doesn't make me feel good, it does not promote me for any kind of growth, any kind of growth at all, then I might as well just be by myself. What y'all talking about? Let me see. Once a single mom, always a single mom. How do I do my daughter's hair? Why do you say that? That's not true. I know a lot of women that actually got married and things of sort. I'm not an easy cookie now, so I can't blame men for me not being in a relationship, because my tolerance level for some things that maybe I should have been a little more passive on, I wasn't. But how do you do your daughter's hair? There's a lot of YouTube tutorials on how to do it. Immortal, you say you don't know how to do this alone? It can be done. So, Immortal, you're once a single mom, always a single mom. Are you a woman or a man, Immortal? Yeah, tell me what you are. Because now you're saying you don't know how to do your daughter's hair. And mothers normally don't say that. You're never better by yourself. Walter, don't say that. So, I do believe in my belief of all beliefs that people are better with partners. I do believe that people are better with partners. But reality of it, okay, the reality, is there are more women in this world, really in my space, that people, in my type of space. I kind of like only, I don't want to say I only date black men, but that's what I'm attracted to right now. And I don't go really outside of my race. Not saying I won't. I have not found anyone that made me want to go outside of my race. But I don't think people are per se better or worse. I think, yes, it is good to have a mate. Life is probably better with a mate, but I can live life. I do live life happy without a mate. Now, would a mate bring a little more joy or something different, a different type of spice? Yes, a mate will bring that. But I'm not going to say that I'm going to be so much better with a mate, because most of my life things, when I did get a mate, he probably didn't like my job. He probably didn't like that I made more money than him. Like, it was always something. I never really had a problem of a man cheating on me and stuff like that. It was always some kind of, what's the word for it? Insecurity that he had that I couldn't deal with. No, I ain't trying to go 3 for 3. I ain't trying to go 3 for 3. Well, I'm glad you went through my profile. I don't know what to tell you about that. Vonda said, every decade brings a new journey. Every journey brings more choices. We are not the same person. We grow older. Bottom line is, we have to decide on how we want to live our lives. Exactly. And I'm not going to say the way I decide is God's way or what he going to think, because God just might send me somebody. And just because you're single and alone don't mean you're unloved. Like, it's people out here. I could be in a relationship. Like, I could have a dude, but do I have the time for him? Do I want to, share right now? Like, it's questions that you really have to ask yourself, because when you get into a relationship, you have to share. It's some things you have to share. That's the type of man you dated. I would say, sister, honestly, very few men have a problem with women making more money than them. Okay, so money might have been one of the insecurities, but I'm very and Keely, you kind of know this, but I'm very well known in my neck of the woods, so I get that problem too, where men don't like how outgoing I am, or either the attention they get when they're with me. As far as, oh, thank you, B-Dubs. But they don't like the attention they get when they're with me, or it's a lot of things. Like, it was a guy that I used to always get accused of wanting to date other men. Like you could date anybody. Like, why are you dating me? And every time you turn around, it was always a insecurity thing of, are you cheating? I'm like, come on, like, I'm with you every day, all day long, and this is your, like, it's a lot of stuff. And I think being single, because I'm not gonna just deal with anybody, so I'm not one of them. Okay, but being single, it's just like I'm holding my space for someone real. And people be like, girl, you getting older. And you know how they got that little skeleton picture where it say waiting on the right man, and there's a lady sitting on a bench with, like, she done turned into a skeleton. Yeah, that just might be me. Yeah, that just might be me waiting. And if I do not find the right person, or if the right person does not find me, that does not stop me from living, because I still travel, I still do things, go places, and I do occasionally date. I'm dating now. I am dating at this very moment. I'm dating a young man who is so Keely said, are you willing to respect him? Also, would you be able to submit to him? Honestly, when we look at our roles, it can be a lot. You need to trust God, picture, even if it's not yours. Respect is due to a dog. Okay, so everybody gets a certain level of respect until they do something that causes them not to get respect. And before I disrespect a man, I'll just leave. Like when I get in a relationship and I feel like it's becoming disrespectful, I don't need to be in it. So respect is due to a dog. People will get respect from me until they no longer deserve it, and when they no longer deserve it, I won't even give them my energy. So that's just as simple as that. Would I be able to submit to him? If a man leads correctly, a woman submits. Period. If he leads correctly, she submits. Period. Um, and that's all I can say about that. Um, so, Alexander Keeley. The funny thing is, I was just on Facebook. I don't know if you're on Facebook with me, but I was just on Facebook and I actually opened up the mic. It was an open mic. It's an open mic invitation that I want someone to come down here with me and let's have a conversation. And the conversation could be about anything. We have to talk about this, Mr. Man. We have to talk about this, Mr. Man. The Mr. Man. The Mr. Man is a really nice guy. The Mr. Man is a really, really nice guy. Like, he's really nice. Like, he's really, and when I say nice, he's not one of those pushover type of nice. Well, thank you, late Patrice. Thank you. But we can do a show on it, Keely. So if you ever want to, just hit me up and go over there and look at the Facebook post that I put. If you're on Facebook, go over there and look at the Facebook post and you'll see that I actually invited people to come and do it for, come and do a podcast with me, and we could talk about some stuff. Find Jesus. I'm going to allow you to take a 24-hour break so you can go find Jesus. Yeah, let me see. How do I put this in timeout? Find Jesus. You good now. I ain't mad at you. But I'm going to let you go find Jesus. I just put you in a 24-hour timeout to find Jesus. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, go find Jesus. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I just came on this late night hour, and if you think you're lonely now, Kool-Aid said you're definitely very ticklish. What the hell that got to do with the price of butter? Because I don't like being tickled. I do not like being tickled. It's not fun. It's not funny. It ain't nothing I like. I don't like being tickled. I'm getting mad because you said it. So no. All right, Keely. Good night, baby. Cooper, we were friends on Instagram some years ago. Did you delete me? Because I don't delete people. Anyway, so I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna sign off. Yeah, I be reading some of these comments. I'm like, well, where do these people come from? So you know what, B-Dubs, yes, people can call in, but I have to. I heard some noise. I have to actually get some real moderators to stop it, because sometimes when I let people come in and give them open run to run, they run and do crazy stuff. So I have to really be careful about who I let in. Maybe you'll have to call me, or we'll have to touch bases before time. So for those of you who are out here living this single life, doing this single thing, I'm going to give you a couple affirmations that I usually go by. I am whole in the quiet. I am whole in the quiet. I am soft but not empty. My love starts with me, even on nights like this. Okay? So yeah, I want y'all to rest on that one. And if this episode met you where you are, share it. Send it to a friend who's in her single season, who's in his single season. Until next time, you remember, you're not alone at night. I'm here too. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for stopping in tonight. This was a good one for me. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.